It's Tuesday night. That means live Star Wars trivia. I'm Justin. With me, as always, is my brother Tyler. Tyler, what's happening tonight?
What's happening tonight is we have Star Wars trivia, as we do every Tuesday night. And I got to tell you, my nips are swelling up like golf tees because I am excited for tonight. Justin, of course, we have a Frederick fact check tonight. We are hopefully going to have a successful Humiliation aired tonight. We're going to do some trivia. We'll have a sign-off. It's going to be a great day, and we're so excited to have you guys with us.
Absolutely. Revenge of the Sith is on tap tonight. I'm in the hot seat, and I'm feeling lukewarm about tonight. We'll see how it goes. But what's on tap has a double meaning, of course, because we also like to share with our viewers what we're drinking. Tyler, what are you drinking tonight?
Today, Justin, I have a Blue Moon Mango Wheat. It kind of tastes like a wheat beer if it were mixed with mango.
Huh. Yeah. Wow. So Blue Moon really stepped it up, but their creative team was like, you know, they probably kicked this around in like the, you know, in the boardroom, do you think, for a really long time? Yeah. And then they were like, yeah, mango wheat. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
It's just got a good ring to it, and it's delicious. Just what are you drinking tonight?
Well, first of all, no Alaskan Amber for you. I'm very impressed that you have switched beers up. It's been, I don't know, 6 months. It's something like that. It feels like it's been quite a while.
It's a good beer.
So in my drink Michigan beer glass, I'm, of course, not drinking a Michigan beer. I'm drinking Sam Adams Oktoberfest. And on tap, I have a Sam Adams Boston Lager.
Nice.
I was actually going to go up to our local watering hole and pick up all kinds of Michigan brews. Ended up having an impromptu dinner with the parental units this evening. And so my plans were derailed and then rushed home. Didn't have time to go up there. So I'm drinking Sam Adams. But I love Sam Adams, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. An impromptu dinner with mom and dad. Well, you know, what can you do?
Impromptu dinners with mom and dad. Ginger Pop says, I bet the guy that came up with that mango wheat was named Bob.
I mean,
you don't
absolutely.
think his name was Hunter Ginger, or what's another? You know, I don't know.
No, it was a Bob. There's no doubt about it. You know.
So you've been missing a lot of work lately, eh, Peter? Well, I wouldn't say I've been missing it.
I wouldn't say I've been missing it. Yep.
Jeremy pops it. Doc, everybody who's in the chat, what's going on?
What's up, everybody?
So now our Humiliation theme that we have owed you all for a couple of weeks has run into some technical difficulties. Tyler and I have essentially confirmed it's not on our end. It's on StreamYard's end. And we once again logged into the stream before the show today, and we're having problems with StreamYard handling our video feeds again, which is disappointing. So we're going to try to get that straightened out with them, but we are going to try to play the clip again. We're going to try to play the Humiliation clip from Tyler from a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully it plays for everyone and everyone can see it, so we don't have to clip this out of next week's video. But Tyler and I both lost. We had a dual Humiliation. This week we're going to show you Tyler's. Next week we'll show you mine. Assuming that you can see Tyler's, we're going to give it a shot. Here we go.
Well, another day, another Humiliation. And for this week, we've got something really special in store. So most of you may have seen this beautiful blue bottle of liquid I keep behind me. This is actually Blue Spotchka, that delicious beverage from Star Wars made with real krill. Well, today, Justin wants me to drink the whole bottle. So without further ado, here we go. Through the teeth and over the gums. Watch out, stomach. Here we go. keep on keeping on, you know? Okay. Once it hits your lips, it's actually really good. Once it hits your lips. Here we go. Call the zoo! Look. No. Just all I'm saying is if Obi-Wan, if he leaned in to kiss me, I'd resist at first. But if he was persistent, get some French toast, Maria.
Well, Tyler, I appreciate you like a champ taking down that bottle of spotchka. And I love the pop culture references. I think my favorite has to be what I believe is a Benchwarmers reference to Maria. Am I right?
No, Maria was an old ex of mine. We had a very volatile relationship. And, I got to say, just a piece of my heart, I think still aches for every time I get a little drunk on the spotchka. So, yeah, what do you mean, Benchwarmers reference? I don't even know.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's always the case.
But yeah, so yeah, I was sick for several weeks following that bottle. I had a bit of what they call the blue bottle flu, is what they call it. But what a fun experience, an embarrassing humiliation. Threw up all over myself, but I can't wait to see what we've got in store for you next week, Jess, for your humiliation. That's going to be a real treat.
I think it definitely will be a real treat. I know that you've got some very sinister ideas in mind for me, and I can't wait to get to those. Well, moving right along from our humiliation into one of our staple segments of the show, Frederick's Fact Check. For those of you that may not be familiar, we have a fact checker. He's the best in the business. His name is Frederick. He goes over our previous week's streams for any inaccuracies, false or misleading statements, because unlike so many other people in the world today, Tyler and I like to get things right. Frederick puts together a report of everything we got wrong last week. He sent it to Tyler. Tyler summarizes it, and he shares it with us. Tyler, what did Frederick have to say about last week's show?
Well, let's see here. Just Frederick says first up here that Tyler did not date Beru Whitesun before she married Owen Lars, nor was she, quote, a crazy... So, okay, wow. Frederick, sure, we didn't exactly date, but we were pen pals for a summer, and things got pretty hot and heavy. Okay. I mean, I'll just say that, let's just say that evaporators were the only thing getting moist, if you know what I mean.
Whoa!
So,
I don't think any of that's true.
The author of 50 Shades of Grey would have blushed at what we wrote to each other. That's all I'm saying. So sometimes pen pals can get pretty serious, and that was the situation. So maybe we weren't like officially dating, but I mean, if you read those letters we were sending to each other, things were getting pretty serious. Anyway.
We'll take your word for that, Tyler.
Next up here, Frederick says, mixing toothpaste and orange juice did not cause a thermonuclear explosion capable of laying waste to whole cities. It just tastes bad. And he says here that, which means it's only a matter of time before it's an ice cream flavor. And he actually has a little meme, apparently, of people who thought just that. Let's see. What does Frederick have in store for us here? Yeah, so people have predicted that orange juice toothpaste will be a chip flavor and the Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor. And, I'd try it. Remember, Justin, I made you watch Nathan For You, that show with, what's his name? Nathan
Fielder.
Nathan Fielder.
Absolutely hilarious. One of the most awkwardly funny comedic experiences I've ever had in my life.
Exactly. And so the premise is, right, he goes around and he gives businesses the worst possible ideas, but he acts like he's a real businessman. This is for a show where he's really trying to help them, get more business. One time, this is a real show. And he goes into this one business, and it's like a frozen yogurt place. And he pitches them on the idea of a poop flavored frozen yogurt. and they really make it like get a real like poop flavored a yogurt that they put in there that people actually go and get, thinking like it's a gag and it'll taste. No, it tasted like poop.
The best part about that is like when the camera's panning around to various people trying it, and they're like,
"Oh God!"
It's like, what did they think it was going to taste like?
All right, like seriously, it tastes like. What are you gonna do? But so anyway, so there's that. So apparently, toothpaste and orange juice just tastes bad. It doesn't create a thermonuclear explosion. Who knew?
I'd still try it.
I still wouldn't recommend it. Finally, Frederick says, last week, Tyler said that he didn't make it all the way through his visual dictionary while preparing for trivia. And he said it was because he was, quote, knee deep in the pimp game, and pimping ain't easy. So Frederick looked into it, and he says that after extensive research, he found that the life of a pimp is extremely rewarding, but grueling. Pimps are a marginalized group of people because of societal vices such as jealousy and wrath. But Frederick says pimps continue pimping, not because it's easy, but because of the satisfaction and rewards associated with pimping. So Frederick says, if Tyler was indeed pimping last week, then that's a reasonable excuse for not getting through his visual dictionary.
Wow.
And so there it is, Justin.
Well, that is just, I think the more you know, folks. Pimping literally ain't easy. And it's something that I think we should all take a little more seriously. And so, well done.
Yeah. Yeah, Frederick looked into it, and he confirmed pimping is not easy.
Pimping, in fact, is not easy. Well, there's a Frederick fact check. Thank you so much, Frederick. We appreciate that so much. And now it is time for Star Wars Trivia, Revenge of the Sith. It's my turn. I'm up. But before we get into that, of course, we have to thank our long-time sponsor. And that, of course, is Bantha Jerky. Tyler?
Best. Well, Bantha Jerky, their motto is, it tastes like, but it's food. Thank you so much for being our sponsor, Bantha Jerky. It's now been 15 years of sponsorship from Bantha Jerky. We owe everyone at Bantha Jerky just a huge thank you for their continued support. And make sure to go to your local Whole Foods and buy some Bantha Jerky. And remember, as we tell you every week, this is negative calories. You will actually burn more calories chewing this than you take in. So this is a great way to enjoy a healthy snack and stay in shape.
Yeah, that's science, right? That's how science works. And so, and by the way, for those of you that are also big fans for Bantha Jerky at home, link down in the description. We have these amazing Bantha Jerky t-shirts right there, made with premium real Bantha, so you know it's good. This is real. There will be a link down in the description.
These shirts
if you
real.
want one of these shirts, we've got a couple other Bantha Jerky shirts and all kinds of more great merch coming your way soon. Thank you so much, Bantha Jerky. Check your local Whole Foods today.
We go.
That's my pitch. And it's time.
I talked to the CEO of Bantha Jerky the other day. He said since we started, putting their ads up, their sales have gone up 3 million %.
3 million %.
Yeah, since we started advertising their product. So,
and that's the power, Tyler, that you and I have to move the needle. We are so influential in the Star Wars community, and in the health community, I think in general, because of the fact that the negative calorie intake when you eat Bantha Jerky. We just have that power to move the needle. And so, if you have a great product as well, reach out to us. We'd be happy to try it, and if we approve of it, pitch it and make it into a t-shirt that we can make.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to say let's disclaimer, we're only going to promote a product that we actually believe in, that we've tested, that we've tried. In this case, Bantha Jerky is a product that we both eat and love and enjoy every day of our lives, and that's the only reason we promote it here on the Book Bar Bros. And that's what you can expect out of us. We're not going to be those sellouts that are just promoting something because they're getting paid, right? Or as part of some gag. We do it because we believe in the product. That's what you're going to see here.
Absolutely correct. Yeah. Unboxing Treasures is referencing a box of Topps Chrome Star Wars trading cards that I bought and was going to unbox on the channel. And I put it on Instagram earlier that it was, like a kid with money in his pocket at the candy store. It was burning a hole in my pocket. And Unboxing Treasures, it did not survive the evening. I did not get all the way through the box, though. I had an impromptu dinner with the family this evening, so I did start opening my packages, my packs. I have not gotten all the way through them yet, but unfortunately, I couldn't do it, man. I was staring at that box for like 3 days. I couldn't do it. So I'll post some pics on Instagram, and I'll show some of the stuff. The autograph I got was not one of the good ones. So,
Oh no.
yeah. But what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tyler, it's time. It's time
All
for
right,
Star
buddy.
Wars Revenge of the Sith trivia. It's my turn. I'm in the hot seat, and I feel very lukewarm about tonight. But before we get going, we got to tell everybody how Star Wars trivia, how BookBar trivia works. And Tyler, as always, that's your job. Take it away.
Well, Justin, Book Bar Trivia consists of 4 rounds. The first round is the Youngling level. This level consists of 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. These are questions where a Star Wars fan that watched the movie recently should have a very good shot at getting these questions correct. The second round is the Padawan level. There are 5 questions in this round worth 3 points apiece. These questions are much more difficult, require great attention to detail, as any information that can be gleaned from the movie itself can be used as a question. This means even something said only once or in a passing breath is fair game. The third round is the Jedi Knight level. There are 5 questions worth 6 points apiece in this round, and these questions are not for the faint of heart, as anything considered canon for the movie is fair game. This means supplemental reading is absolutely required for success in this round. The fourth and final round is the Jedi Master level. 11 points are up for grabs in this round, which will consist of multi-part questions to see how deep your Star Wars knowledge goes. Only the most diehard of fans will have a chance in this round, and if Justin gets every answer correct at every level, he will score a perfect 66, and then I will have to perform a humiliation of his choosing. And that is Book Bar Trivia. And don't forget, as always, we encourage the chat to participate. They can give right answers, wrong answers, misleading answers, funny answers, absurd answers, and we can always go to the chat for help. Just have to sift through all of the nonsense to do so. And with that, it is time.
It's time. Revenge of the Sith. I'm up. Youngling level. Question number 1, Tyler. I'm ready. Let's fire away. I'm ready.
Let's get right into it. And Justin, you're gonna love this first one here, because here we go. First question in the Youngling level. This is the first word in the opening crawl. And what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all.
Say it again.
Good God, y'all.
That's a great unintentional callback to that.
Right to the crawl. All right. So, I mean, if you don't get this one, I mean, my goodness, man, I'd say we just need to shut it down if you don't get this one correct.
The answer is love.
The answer is indeed love. Let's just move on.
So what did you think of the opening crawl, by the way? I kind of went with the same joke, but then explained the joke, why I did the joke, and why I think it's fine to keep repeating certain jokes. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
And then with the, I thought the pilfering of the Great Clips hair products, I thought was a good one.
See, the only thing is it's not really believable because, Justin, my hair is so luscious. Hair care places actually send me products to use on stream because they're like, it's like what supermodels, right? Using face cream and stuff. They don't actually use that, right? But people send it to them so they can act like they use them, sell their products. That's the same way for me with hair care products. So people are always sending me stuff to try to use. I don't need to steal anything, not with these luscious locks up top. So I found it a little far-fetched. I felt it lacked verisimilitude. And I think, and so I think you need to work a little bit on creating some more realistic crawls in the future. That's all I'd say.
Lacked the ability to start fires with your mind. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it did, though. I mean, would you say that it had the ability to start fires with its mind? I would say
I don't know. Well, the answer, of course, is we. No, the answer is war. As Unboxing Treasure says.
Go. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And the correct answer, Justin, is war. You are 1 for 1. Congratulations. You're perfect, buddy. That won't last long. Don't worry.
Now, before we move right along, I'm gonna digress real quick into the Star Wars Schmodown.
Schmodown.
As you told me and that I watched, Thomas Harper, spoiler alert, has officially defeated Andrew DiMolanta, right, for the Star Wars Championship. DiMolanta knows so much crazy Star Wars competitor. And then sometimes I watch his Beyond the Schmodown. He has his own YouTube channel where he talks about all the Schmodown competitions afterwards with his wife, Nikki. And he just announced a few days ago he's not competing this year. He's not going to go back for it.
He's taking a break.
And I totally get it. Totally get it. He even said that they basically spent every waking moment for the last 2 years studying Star Wars. That's all they did. He said date night, they watched Star Wars and took notes and quizzed each other. That's what they did. And so
And
I
I mean,
don't
it
blame him.
shows the guy was a powerhouse. It came down to a
Absolute
single
powerhouse.
point. I mean, it's not like he got throttled. And honestly, after the first round, I was like, holy crap! Like Demolanta could run away with this. It
No,
came down to essentially one miss and steal.
Now, let me ask you about that. What do you think about the steal? I actually hate it. I hate that you each get 5 2-point questions, but if you really miss one, that's a 4-point swing that
It's a
essentially
4-point swing.
decides the game. It essentially
Right.
decides the game.
Yeah.
And I hate that. To think that you could, for example, get all 10 right and then get the bonus in the first round. This won't be a long digression. We're not going to make it all about the Schmodown, but and you could
20,
score
30 minutes tops.
11 points in the first round, and your other competitor could get 2 wrong and not get the bonus. So you're 3 full points ahead. And then you could get 1 question wrong in the second round. They could get them all and then steal yours and then have the lead. To me, I look back and say, but you've still answered more questions correctly. I hate the 2-point steal. Even if the steal were half points. So even if it were like a 2-point, you could steal 1 point.
Right.
Maybe I can live with that, but I absolutely despise the 2-point steal. And if it weren't for the steal, Demolanta would have, as far as Star Wars trivia goes, games are always so close, he would have run away with that.
Right.
He would have.
Yep.
Because if he gets that right, he wins by 3, and Harper's never really in it.
Yep. Yeah, I think they do it though for that very reason, right? Add some more chaos into the match by allowing big swings to happen like that. But yeah, I don't know. I felt weird about it too. It felt really bad for Demolanta. It's clear he's just so good. They both are though. They're both so freaking good. Came down to a single point even after that.
Crazy good. For anybody who watches this and thinks we know our stuff, but we're nowhere near those guys yet.
Yeah, we're not ready for them yet. We will be. We will get there. That's what this is all about. We are training for our time in the spotlight, but right now we're not there yet because they're every waking hour we're studying trivia for years, and it shows because they are powerhouses.
They are.
We're going to be there. All right, Justin, you're 1 for 1. We're going to move on to question number 2. This Dark Lord of the Sith became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of losing was his power, which eventually, of course, he did when his apprentice killed him. What a tragedy.
Did he kill him in his sleep? Ironic.
You think?
He could save others from death, but not
himself. I always wish he just had like a villain cackle there. It would have been better. I told you, I love how he did that scene though. I love his like smug little smile and his self-satisfaction when he's just thinking about how he killed his master. Like, oh man, he's just getting off on it. You know what I mean? Like he's getting his rocks off. Just a great scene. Okay, we got Ray in the chat with Ronald McDonald. Good to see you, Ray, and a solid answer. I mean, this guy does become like a clown at times.
That's true, but it is not Mac from It's Always Sunny. That's not the answer to this question.
His name was Ronald McDonald. Good old Mac. Classic show.
Samuel L. Jackson is a real person. He does play characters in this film, but
no. Like, are you telling him, no, Ginger Pop, thanks for participating, but that's a real person, buddy.
That's a real person, man. Come on.
That's a real person. That is not an actor. At least even Ray named a fictitious person, at least.
That's true. Now, Ginger Pops, you can't let Ray out answer you. If that's no. You gotta be better than that.
So, Justin, were there enough hints in this one? Do you feel like you got it? For question number 2 in the Youngling round?
There were, and it's one of the many Legends books on my shelf that I want to get to, of course, and it's one of the ones that I've heard is one of the best Legends books out there, and that would be Darth Plagueis. Who is Darth Plagueis?
Darth Plagueis is absolutely the correct answer. We're moving on to question number 3. Here we go. This clone commander very politely returned Obi-Wan's lightsaber to him, but shortly after he tried to turn Obi-Wan into Swiss cheese when he received Order 66. Talk about a 180. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you're dealing with these guys.
You do. These guys just turn on a dime. Now, this is one of the cooler clone Funko Pops out there because this one is pretty valuable. It's like a $50, $60, $70 Funko Pop. and it actually has a picture of this person like with a little Emperor clone in his hand, like where he's receiving the transmission.
Nice.
It's
That's
a really,
pretty
yeah,
sweet.
it's a really cool one. It's a really cool.
Right.
One. Yeah.
Oh, and look who we got in here. We got Jedi John. Oh, I must have clicked at the same time. Jedi John says, Cody, we got
John's in the
the
house.
one and only
Cody.
Pop Sith saying Clone Commander Cody.
Commander Cody. So now if I say Clone Cody or Commander Cody, am I wrong? I don't know. Now that
what if I tell you I want their full designation?
I don't know how well this new mic picks up those sounds, but
loud and clear.
The answer, of course, is
who is that? But you know what? You know what's funny though is that that's not a crazy answer, given what his real name is. All right, so there's a little hint for you, Justin, in case you need it. On question number 3 in the Youngling round.
This guy would have fit into Bayside really well, just with Zach and AC, and Lisa and Kelly, and of course the late Screech.
God, I forgot he died. That's so tragic. He was one of the greats. One of the greats.
Well, I don't know about one of the greats, but he had a funny role. He had a funny role there
on Saved by the Bell.
On Saved by the Bell, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have ranked him in the top 5 on Saved by the Bell.
Top 7. He's usually one of the top 7 or 8. Mr. Belding was pretty clutch too, I know, so
but dude, he's come on, let's not speak ill of the dead. Like, I mean, give him a break, put him in the top 5 on Saved by the Bell. But used to love Saved by the Bell. Used to watch that before going to the bus stop every day.
I did too all the time.
It's great.
Used to watch
great show,
school.
Classic.
Absolutely, it's on early.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the answer is who is Clone Commander Cody. Who is
Clone
Cody?
Commander Cody is absolutely correct. That is CC2224 is the correct answer. CC2224.
Ginger Pops just said he had to check his Clone Commander Cody Pop to make sure I'm telling the truth. Now, Ginger, I believe that because the hologram that he holds is kind of behind like the head cutout of the box, you don't see it right away because I think it's in his right arm, and so the box covers it. So you got to kind of look on the side of the box to make sure. But he is holding the Emperor, so clearly Ginger Pops has that Funko Pop. Or maybe he just Googled it, but yeah,
that's pretty sweet. All right, Jess. Well, you are perfect so far. 3 for 3 in the Youngling round. Let's move on to question number 4. This Sith Lord, with his signature look of superiority, could have used a hand or two during his lightsaber duel with Anakin.
I see what you did there. That's a callback to last week.
You see what I'm doing here? Well, I mean, there's callback after callback. I'm going crazy with the callback. This
is how we merge the Star Wars universe with the BookBarBros universe, right? That's how we merge them together, is by calling everything back to eventually everything just runs together. Everything's part of the same thing.
Yep. I have been in talks with George Lucas, Jon Favreau, about us making an appearance in some upcoming Star Wars flicks. Okay. So far, they have not returned my calls. But I think, through sheer tenacity and just strength of will, I think we're going to get on there, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to stop. I think if there's one strength we have, it's our ability to just slowly and inevitably wear someing down. And so I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make an appearance. We're going to be sitting at a cantina together, doing a podcast or something with our microphones in front of us. And that'll be the shot. So it'll happen. Don't you guys worry.
It will happen. Jedi John says Count Dooku. That sounds kind of like an anime character, Jedi John, but so close, so close.
And what are you thinking, Just?
Sith Lord, who is Count Dooku or Darth Tyrannus?
Darth Tyrannus or Count Dooku are both acceptable answers. Well done, Justin. You remain perfect. Oh yeah, did we ever update everybody on the Patreon quiz? I guess we can do that after this round. Why don't we wait? Yeah, let's wait for the update here. Next up, Justin, question number 5. During the attack on the Jedi Temple, this senator tried to demand access to the temple, but was told it was time to leave, and so it was.
During the attack on the Jedi Temple, this senator tried to demand access to the temple, but was told it was time to leave. And so it was.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did. You've done that several times already. And
I've got so many tricks up my sleeve today. I'm getting so feisty.
I got to tell you, I like it. I'm digging it. I'm digging what's happening right now with the questions.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty excited.
Well,
you can just see me typing. I was just loving it. I was loving every second of it.
I'm just picturing like a Bo Burnham thing, the comedy video where he's doing the pencils and he's writing and he's just going.
Right, exactly.
That's kind of what I'm picturing.
Yep, that's precisely what it's like. And but like on the Venn diagram, it was like Alex Trebek, Weird Al, and then me, right in the middle. Right, it's just a mix between comedy and perfect question writing, and then there I am, smack dab in the middle of that Venn diagram.
Yes. That is exactly what needs to happen with our Bo Burnham parody Star Wars music video that we need to make.
Yeah, everybody loves, parodying comedies that are already parodying other things. That's foolproof.
That's really meta. It's so meta when you do that. Yeah,
and people love meta nowadays. Meta's the thing. Meta. Rick and Morty is dripping with meta. We love it. It's great.
So the answer could be Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That Organa dude.
I think it's pronounced Organa. I think.
Organa.
Yeah. Senator Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Okay. Now, I think that there's no doubt that he will eventually become a politician and be in Congress. I mean,
Yep.
Do you really think? And then at some point, him and John Cena are going to fight as senators on the Senate floor. This is like what's happening right now, Tyler, is the equivalent of when The Simpsons made fun of Donald Trump being president like 25 years ago, and then it happened. What we're doing right now with John Cena and Dwayne Johnson is exactly what's going to happen like in 15 or 20 years. It's going to
happen for sure. Yeah, he's going to make it. It's going to be like Idiocracy too. He's going to have the belt that he brings up to the podium when he gives his speeches and stuff like that. It's going to be great. What an amazing time that's going to be alive.
What an amazing time to be alive.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler, of course, the answer to this question is, who is Senator Bail Organa?
Ding, ding, ding. Senator Bail Organa is absolutely the correct answer, Justin. You are perfect through the Youngling round. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, that was the easy breezy round. And now things are about to get down and dirty because we're starting to get into the hard questions. But before we do, Justin, what do we have for the people?
Before we do, just a reminder, we are on Patreon. And as I always say, that's how you say it. It's pronounced Patreon. Thank you to all of our patrons, all of our nerd level 1, 2, 3, and of course, our council member, Templar Pops. We love each and every one of you. If you are interested in supporting the channel, there is a link down in the description. We try to do as many fun things as we possibly can for our patrons. We do contests. We do a trivia competition where right now, our council member, Templar Pops, is leading after going 9 for 10 last week.
9 for 10.
He's putting a stranglehold on that competition. Right now, we're in the middle of a 12-week trivia contest. The winner of the Patreon trivia contest is going to get to come on the live show, compete against us, go through the ringer, sit in the hot seat, and compete for prizes. And right now, there are a few people on his heels, but right now, Templar's running away with it. And really with that 9-point week last week. Very, very impressive.
Yep, just a huge round. So yeah, if you want to participate in our trivia contest and have the chance to win a bunch of prizes, if you know your Star Wars trivia, become a Patreon member. We'd love to have you. And then also we do our monthly giveaways as well. So don't forget to participate in those as well. But congratulations to Templar Pops on another stellar round. I mean, yeah, right now, he's the one to beat. It would be an upset if someone came from behind and won. There are a few people close, but man, he's looking strong.
He's looking very, very strong. So that's it. Link in the description if you are interested in supporting the channel. We would appreciate it so much. Moving right along into the Jedi Padawan level questions. Let's go. And I at least didn't get any wrong in the Youngling. I feel good about that. That's
all right.
That's where I stand right now. Okay.
And that's how you should feel, because things are about to get nasty. Now, I feel like I got a couple easy ones for you here, but wait till we get to the night level, especially. Oh my God, you are in for a treat, buddy. But here we go. First question in the Padawan level. So just as a reminder, this means anything that can be gleaned from the movie itself is fair game. First question. Anakin missed the report on the Outer Rim sieges because he was off with a Preggers Padme, but Obi-Wan informs him that this planet has fallen.
Okay. I believe I know this. Okay.
And bonus, Justin, what does Preggers mean?
That means pregnant, I believe.
It does. It means she was pregnant with emotion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She was very sad about what was unfolding, and so she was Preggers with emotion.
Wow. You know, I got to be honest. I tried to think of something more clever to say in that moment. My mind totally blanked, and I went with the legitimate answer, which probably made it very hard for you to ad-lib there. So my apologies. My sincere apologies for that.
No, you really blew that. You know, I threw you the ball, and you just like full on face planted.
I was like, thanks.
Right? I'm like, oh no, you know, we're supposed to like play a game. You know, you start dribbling. You know, we toss it back and forth. We shoot some hoops, and you just kind of held it there and said thank you. But okay, so yeah, I guess you just want to go ahead and answer the question. I mean, we have nothing else to say about this one, I guess.
I believe that Seleucami has fallen. What is Seleucami?
The correct answer, Justin, is actually Seleucami. You are correct. All right, 1 for 1 in the Padawan level. Moving on to question number 2.
Moving right along.
Before parting ways with Anakin to go and report to the council, Obi-Wan mentions that he's not brave enough for this.
Yeah, I'm not brave enough for this either.
This is obvious.
I used to think that I was, not anymore.
Oh yeah, I don't want to wade into it. But I will say this is the easiest question you will get from here on out. This is the easiest one.
Honestly, this seems to be a very easy question, I would say.
This is a very easy one, but I thought I would soften the blow initially, you know, hit you with a light jab before I absolutely uppercut you into the sky.
This is this is a real rope-a-dope. Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, like you think, oh, like I got this guy, you know, like he's just throwing soft little punches, and then kaboom, it's that Mike Tyson uppercut that just like corkscrews your head off into outer space. That's what's going to happen here. So I just felt like
Mike Tyson's Punch Out, where like he flashes, and if you get hit with it one hit,
boom,
you're down.
It's done. You're really good at that game. You actually beat that thing all the time. Like all the little moves you're supposed to do for Tyson. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mike Tyson can't touch me.
Yeah. So like I'm not very good at that game, but I have knocked out Tyson in real life. One time we were One time we were doing meth off of a white tiger, and we started to get into it. You know what I mean? Because you know, he accused me of making slightly bigger lines for myself than I was for him, which was totally true. But like I wasn't going to admit to it. You know what I mean? And so we got in a scuffle, and I had to lay him out. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to take lip from anybody. You know, that's just how I am. That's how I roll. And so I don't care who you are. And so I had to drop him right there. You know, I dropped him like a bad habit.
I think we all know that boxing is the same thing as like the WWE. I mean, you know, those guys aren't real fighters. They act tough, but it's like, you know, you put baby in a corner, and you know what happens. You know what I'm saying? Nobody puts baby in a corner. That's
exactly.
We're going to drop as many pop culture references, obscure. Well, that's not really an obscure reference, but
I thought you just came up with that.
I did. I was talking about your factual situation. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna another.
He's not brave enough to kiss a girl. Really?
Right.
Or a boy. Hey, whatever your preference is.
And I guess that would be true for Justin, but not the correct quote, unfortunately.
Not brave enough to shower at the gym.
Oof.
You know, at this point in my life, I'm probably not brave enough either. Now, it's just have I hit that point now where I just don't care anymore? You know, and then that's kind of where I'm on that line where I'm getting old, but I'm still young enough that I still kind of care. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still kind of want to be in good shape, but like not that much.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not quite like walk around with my beer belly sticking out and white long socks with, you know, sandals in the yard, watering the flowers while the neighbors walk by. I'm not to that point yet. I'm not to that point.
You're not to the, your beanbag, just dragging on the tiles, right? Because you're so old.
Not there yet. I keep it tight.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the gym, though. It's the old guys. If you want to take a shower real quick and you got to move around super fast, that's fine. But show some discretion, for goodness sake. I mean, they're just flaunting it like nobody's business. I mean, it's almost passive aggressive at some point what they're doing in there. It's like, just put a towel over yourself, for goodness sake. But even then, you can see them hanging below the towels because they're so old. Gravity has just taken over at that point. But what can you do?
Well, that's quite the digression. Anyways, the answer is, what is politics? Obi-Wan is not brave enough for politics.
Politics is the correct answer, Justin. I want to get back to these the old guys' balls. Listen to this. I got a funny anecdote now. All right, we can move on.
After this stream, where that's all we talk about. So let's rate that new stream. Yeah, absolutely.
That's true. We don't want to lose material for that one. Moving on, Justin, to question number 3 in the Padawan round. You remain perfect thus far. Here we go. During his escape from Utapau, Obi-Wan sends a transmission with this emergency code.
Okay. I think I know this. I wonder if this is almost meant to be like a little trick, to seem harder than it is. Because I believe this is a single-digit number. Right? Because he asked him to scramble this code number, a single-digit number, carry the old folks home. Right? Am I right? Okay. I think that's, as you do the sprinkler, you're doing, can you hear the music in the background?
Just a little bit.
I don't know if anybody else in the stream can hear it. Again, StreamYard, we can't share the music files right now. It's not working, so I've kind of got music in the background here in the bar, and it's just not quite the same. So,
well, the GD John says 911. Obi-Wan got up there, said 911. We've got code red, same as the PA in Target. And of course, Justin, we have, what is code poop 2P1?
I got to be honest. I hate that some of the dumb stuff Ray puts in there makes me laugh. Like
that's the first one that's got me in a long time. That's the first one that's got me in a long time.
I see it, and I should be like, no, right. Ray, no, Justin. And then I smile, and I'm like, damn it. Why am I smiling?
It's because this one is a code, right? Poop is 2, P is 1, right? That's the code for it. Poop 2P1. I mean, that's good stuff.
The joke has depth. The joke has depth, is what you're saying.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Templar does say, go with Ray. That's a strong answer.
Okay. I'm just going to go with my Ray. Ray will be the first person in Book Bar trivia history to go over, strike out, but he'll probably give the most hilarious answers of anybody.
Right. He's just going to be guessing poop or pee for every single answer, except every now and then when he gives decimals.
Yeah, it's a more point. Exactly. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say what I think this is. With this emergency code, I believe, assuming I'm thinking of the right scene, I hope I'm not thinking of the wrong scene. I believe we're looking for code 5. Scramble code 5, carry the old folks home. So I'm going to say, what is code 5?
Is that your final answer, Justin?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Wow, we have our first miss, Justin. It is emergency code 913. You are thinking of the scene when he's going to try to grab Jango Fett. And so just before, he goes and talks to the council, and he says, scramble code 5, carry the old folks home. What I said, if you look at the question, during his escape from Utapau. So this is when he's first leaving Utapau after he was just attacked after Order 66. He comes out of the water. He gets in the ship. He flies away. As he's flying away, he sends out a transmission saying emergency code 913.
Damn it.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
We have our first tumble. I said these ones are going to be tough today. They are going to be tricky.
Yeah, that's okay. I still should have got that one, but I just right away just scramble code 5, carry the old folks home. That's what popped up in my head. And
Yep.
all right.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was a terrible answer. You should have just gone with Poop 2P1. It would have been just as close.
I should have.
Because you're wrong.
It would have earned me just as many points.
Exactly. So you should have guessed it. All right, but there we are. Just one miss. Still plenty of time for you to get more wrong. And here we go for the next one.
There's lots of time for that.
Question number 4 in the Padawan level. Fill in the blanks. The Sith rely on their blank for their blank. Hint. This was said by Anakin in the Galaxy's Opera House.
Yeah, pretty sure I know this.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are the ones that trip me up all the time. But I thought this one was memorable enough. Very good scene. You're very intent on the dialogue.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Yes, I can picture it. I can picture Anakin saying it.
All right. Yeah, we got Jeremy Knapp. Exactly. The old folks home. Well, he didn't say it on Geonosis. I think he said it on Camino, actually.
No, I don't think so. But now we're going to have to look that up. I think
Scramble Code 5.
He's Scramble Code 5.
Maybe it was. Well, yeah, you're right. It could be.
I'm pretty sure
Jeremy could be right. It
outside
could. It's
of Geonosis.
when he gets attacked by the droidicas.
He gets captured by the destroyers right after that.
Yeah, so the droidica, that could be, because I was picturing the scene when you said Code 5. You know what I'm talking about? When he's on the platform and it's raining,
right?
He calls the Jedi Council, and I'm pretty sure that's when he says, scramble Code 5, carry the old folks home, so that he can talk to the council. And then they say, we want you to bring in Jango for questioning. Yeah, let's look that up, because now I'm curious.
Scramble Code.
Because I could be wrong here.
To Coruscant. Yeah, now we're going to have to look this up here.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Because we have the internet.
TV timeout.
Yes, exactly. It's the TV timeout. Let's see. Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Giving you the exact right answer.
Giving you the exact right answer. You see, now, damn it. This just says... Kenobi used R4 to relay a message to Jedi Masters Yoda and Mace Windu using this code, but that's not what I want.
Okay, I'm going to search too. Let's see. Code 5.
Yes. This is important. We'll get this right.
Of course this is important. This is a trivia stream about Star Wars, for goodness sake. Of course this is important. Care of the...
This is ridiculous.
Old folks home. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see.
I can't find a quick answer. I was hoping just to find like the quick answer. No, now I see a video clip.
Oh, do we have it?
It looks like this is from Attack of the Clones on Camino. You might be right. I might have totally mixed the scenes.
I think I got it. I'm going to say I was pretty sure.
You are right.
Am I right?
You are absolutely right. He says that in Attack of the Clones while on Camino. And now I just feel like the biggest idiot. This whole stream is stupid, and who even cares?
See, I told you. It's when he's on the platform. It's raining. And he scrambles Code 5, carry the old folks home, because he wants to talk to the council about the clone army he just found and about the bounty hunter. And then they say, we want to bring him in for questioning. Okay, I'll bring him in right away. That's when he scrambles the code. Then he sends another message later on Geonosis. He sends another message, but he doesn't scramble Code 5, carry the old. But he doesn't say that line while he's on Geonosis.
I'm totally movie mixing. Okay. Well, now I need to just move on to this one so I can get what I think is right.
Okay.
The answer to this one is the Sith rely on their passion for their strength. So what is passion and strength? Final answer.
Justin, that is absolutely the correct answer. It is passion for their strength. You are correct, sir. So even though you got the other scene wrong, but that's
Back in the
I mean,
column.
you and Jeremy both thought that, and then you had me second guessing myself too. I was like, oh, but maybe I am wrong there. But all right, it's because it's so similar. It happens, very close in the movie too. All right, we're moving on to question number 5 in the Padawan level. So far, you've only missed one question. That was a very good pull right there. Let's see what you have for this one. This is the number of fire suppression ships we see trying to put out the flames on the Invisible Hand during its crash landing in Coruscant. Don't worry, it was another happy landing. This is tricky. This is very tough. Very tough. I got to tell you, if you would have told me you were going to miss one in this round, I was going to expect it to be this one. This was the one I was expecting you to miss.
So now, here's the thing. Now, I try to trip you up all the time on questions like this, where I try to make them seem like they're harder than they are. And I think my initial gut reaction was 2, one on each side. But now I think that might not be right. I'm wondering if it's 3 or 4. I assume Ray has a decimal number for me.
He did say it was half a ship. Trick question.
Half a ship. Okay. 0.5 ship. Oh.
Is that what you would like to go with?
No.
Jedi Johns is 2 ships.
Yeah, see, now I'm just way overthinking it because my initial reaction was 2. One on each side. But now he could have been playing this as 1, like one ship showed up, but there was actually 2 ships. But now I'm wondering if there was. Now, for all I know, the answer is going to end up being like 7. It's going to be like I had no idea that there was that many ships there.
Can't tell you, man. I can't tell you.
But I'm pretty sure you see at least them coming in from each side. And the question is just, is there more than 2? To me, the answer is there more than 2?
Well, no, the question is specifically how many. You can't just guess more than 2. The question specifically asks how many ships are there.
I disagree. The question is, are there more than 2 ships or not? Yeah, Ray, trick question. No ships.
Maybe.
It'd be funny if it was a trick question and you were like, they're not called fire suppression ships. They're called fire whatever ships.
Extinguisher ships, you idiot. Dang it. I wish I would have thought of that. I totally would have done it.
Okay.
How are you feeling? You're gonna go with a guess? I think next time you should pay closer attention to the movie. Don't know how many fire suppression ships there are.
You should actually pay attention to watch the movie. Yeah. Dumb.
Have you seen Revenge of the Sith?
I'm going to say 2. What are 2?
Final answer?
Sure.
That is incorrect, Justin. The number of ships is 4. There are 4 fire suppression ships. You are right that they come in from both sides. There are 2 on both sides. Yep. And I made sure to watch the scene over and over again to make sure I wasn't missing one. To make sure there weren't additional ones. You see very clearly in multiple scenes, there are 4 ships, 2 on each side.
That's a good question.
Yeah, so there's another one. Yeah, I tried to switch it up for us. Do a little visual one there.
Okay. I like that question. I do like that question. Okay.
All right, there we are. That is the Padawan level, and this is a goose.
Oh, fun. That's fun. Just a reminder, links are in the description for BookBarBros merch. Check out our Teespring. You can get all kinds of fun stuff. T-shirts like the ones you saw earlier on the Bantha Jerky T-shirt. You can get beer mugs and tumblers and hoodies and all kinds of great stuff. Check it out. Link in the description. BookBarBros merch. That's it, Tyler. Let's go on. Jedi Knight. I am ready, but not really. But let's just move this show along.
Let's just dive right in. All right. If you thought those questions were hard, we are moving into some doozies. So here we go, Justin. First question in the Jedi Knight level. After being shot down while riding his Varactyl Boga, Obi-Wan falls into a body of water and uses this device to breathe underwater and swim to safety.
I know this. And I know this right away because of the gigantic book, which you cannot see behind me here. This big prequels visual dictionary type thing, assuming they didn't change the name, because that was before Disney came along. And so
no, they didn't.
Before that, I have to be careful studying from that book because some of it's been changed.
A couple things have been changed. No, this one's the same, and I figured you'd know this one too because obviously this is a good one to know for Phantom Menace as well. Yeah, when they go to Otoh Gunga, obviously they use the same apparatus, so definitely want to know the name of this one. So I thought this was a good one to get your feet wet, pun intended, right? Because they go underwater when they use it. Anywho, so I figured you would know this one, but these next few. Oh, they're pretty hard. And the last one, I'd be astonished if you got it right. I'd really be astonished.
You, I feel like, are seeking revenge for the Senator Speeder question that I gave you in Attack of the Clones last week.
I thought that was a great question, and I definitely didn't lose sleep that night thinking about how I was going to punish you for asking me such a question. I wouldn't do that.
That's crazy. We're not that vindictive. Sort of, probably, but not really.
Does that sound like me? Don't answer that question. Okay. But Justin, no, I actually thought that was a wonderful question. I couldn't believe, I was like, oh, I've never even heard that. Yeah, what? That's great because it's not just like some random character. Like it's one of the senators who was a playboy. He sent me. I was like, that is a great deep dive trivia question. So no, I wasn't upset about that one. Especially at that point, I didn't even have like a perfect game going or anything. I had already stumbled on a question before that too, I think.
Well, Talon, I believe the answer to this question is the A99 Aquata Breather.
The A99 Aquata Breather is absolutely correct, Justin. Well done. All right, six more points on the board for that one. Remember, this round is huge.
I needed that one.
Yep. All right, question number 2 in the Jedi Knight round. So remember, this is anything in canon. Here we go. The peaceful Outer Rim world of Utapau is shared by these two indigenous and symbiotic near-human species. I'll give you a hint.
Okay, well, Tian Madone is a Pawan.
Very good. I will say you are absolutely correct. What's the other one? And I will too. I'll give you, this is a 6-point question. Well, I will give you 3 points for getting that one correct.
Okay. But I accept that. Now, thinking how Star Wars names characters and planets, Mon Cala, Mon Calamari, Nemoidians, Kata Nemoidia, Uda Powans, and there are Powans. So I'll say Udas. Are Udas the other species?
You know what, Justin? I'm going to give you the points even though you're wrong, because that deduction is one of the most brilliant pieces of thinking we have seen here on the stream.
What is it?
They're Utais.
No, they're not. Are they really?
They really are.
Yes. Okay. Well, I will take your charity.
I am absolutely gonna. I am happy to give it to you because that was beautiful. Like I was like, oh yeah, he has no chance. He's not going to get that one. To put together that, oh, it's Utapau. They're called Powans. Maybe the other ones are called Udas. Like, wonderful, absolutely brilliant. You're going to get a full 6 points for that, buddy.
I'm very excited about that one.
Yeah,
okay.
But it's Utai for future reference.
How do you spell it?
Utai. Utai.
So yeah, like Udas with an I on the end. Come on.
Exactly. Okay. You get the full 6 points for that. That was beautiful, buddy.
I'll take it. Awesome.
All right, here we go. Next question in the Jedi Knight round.
The Padawans. I'm feeling good about this so far.
I'm going to say, without the few slip-ups there, it's like, holy crap, I actually would have expected a miss there. I was expecting you to lose 3. Okay, here we go. Next one. Following Order 66, this was the clone commander that Yoda decapitated after he took position behind Yoda and prepared to execute him. And again, I won't ask you for his number, his designation. Just the name he goes by is fine.
Okay, good. Because I don't know his number designation. But I believe his name is Gree. Who is Gree?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Gree is dressed in green, and that is absolutely the correct answer, Justin.
Exactly
Green, baby. All right.
Yoda, Kashyyyk, green. Yes, green.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, now it's really, I mean, you're looking really strong in this round so far. Moving on to question number 4 in the Jedi Knight round.
Come on.
During the Mon Calamari performance on the Galaxy, at the Galaxy's Opera House, we see this Pantoran Baron, who is played by none other than George Lucas.
Oh, what is his name?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that
he's blue. He's
blue. He blew himself.
He blew himself. He blew himself. Okay, wait. No, come on. I've seen this enough times.
He blew himself right on camera. You can see it. The whole world can see it. That is George Lucas. I think you see him just outside the entrance when they're walking out to the balcony, where we see the infamous talk between Palpatine and Anakin, and that blue-faced little jelly bean, that is George Lucas. What is his name?
See, this is one of those ones where I feel like I'm going to give a guess, and it's going to be somewhere in the vicinity, but it's not going to be right. You know what I mean? Like, what was it? He was blue. He's in that scene with his daughter, I believe.
You don't think it's Harkonnen, Justin?
And Baron Harkonnen.
The Baron Harkonnen. A reference
Dune,
to what?
Course.
From Dune.
A Dune reference, of course.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for Dune. I cannot wait. Have you seen the new extended previews? Oh,
so I have seen the new extended previews. You know, I'm very curious to see the full performance. What's the name of the actor kid who's playing Paul Atreides? What's his name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet. Yeah, I'm interested to see how his performance is, because in some of the previews he seems a little robotic, even though you could argue Paul Atreides is a little robotic.
He's supposed to be regal and almost like a machine, and like how he thinks, a computer. So I'm very excited about it. But like the Baron, I loved how they showed him. You see him coming out of like that black water, this huge, like, I don't know what you call it, dress thing he's wearing. Just looks really, really cool. I'm very excited. I'm excited for the tone of it too. From what's his name? Like Denis
Villeneuve.
Yeah, because it's not like Dennis, but that's how it looks. It's like Denis. I forget how to pronounce it exactly.
Denis, probably.
Yeah.
Denis,
oh my god, I love so many of his movies, and Dune is one of my favorite sci-fi books of all time. I just cannot wait to see this. I hope it doesn't let me down. I hope instead it blows me away. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. Is it December? Is that still is that the release date?
I think it's sooner than that. Maybe Templar knows. Is it like October?
Is it coming sooner? I don't know. But anyways, okay.
It's soon, I think.
So I want to say it starts with a P, and it's Lucas.
I will tell you, it does start with a P.
And they're like, it's so funny. So like, I feel like you're gonna smile when I say this, because like the two words I keep coming back to are Praetorian, like Praetorian Guards in Snoke, and Nemoidian from the Nemoidians. And I feel like I keep getting so close, and then my mind goes to Praetorian Guard or Nemoidian. But am I right that it's something like that?
I will say when you hear the answer, you will realize why your brain is going there. And Templar said, end of October, he thinks, for Dune. Yeah, I think that sounds right. I'm going to say, I think it's
even in a few weeks. Okay.
I was thinking, like I said, I thought it was maybe October. And man, it's just going to be so delicious. I can't wait for it.
Okay.
I can't wait.
So, I mean, I'm just going to say a random word and it's going to be close, but
all right, let's see what you got.
He's like the Baron Pomoidian. I don't know. Pomoidian. That's what I'm going to say.
Justin, his name is the Baron Notulewiski Papanoida.
Papanoida. Oh, God, now it rings a bell, too.
Oh
Praetorian
man,
and the Moidians and
you were
Papa
so
Noida.
close. I mean, you can see why your brain was going there. Obviously,
Yeah.
something you had done to try to
I've
memorize it,
heard
and
that.
it just
I've
got
heard that
blurry.
before.
Yeah, that was
God.
very close.
Okay.
Had I not already been so generous with the Utapau, I might have given you this one for being so close. But
No.
but no, we're not going to do that one. We're not going to do that one. But you were right there.
But I
You were
knew
right
it was.
there.
I knew it was something like that. God. Okay.
So that one, that's okay. So that now we're -6 there for that one. So now just we're moving on to the final question in the Jedi Knight round. Here we go, and we might as well just write -6 down. I'm just going to write -6 down right now. There we go.
What?
-6. The IG Series 100.
This is my
Here we go. IG Series 100 Magna Guards that accompany General Grievous wielded electrostaffs, which are made of this costly alloy.
Okay. I have something that pops into my head.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, I will give you a hint. This
Why?
is in the visual dictionary, but it is in one small little section, little subsection mentioned only a single time in a very small caption next to these guards. So if you highlighted that, it's a good thing to know. You absolutely have a shot, but this is very obscure.
Staffs. Frick? Is it Frick? Hell, I remember the staffs is. It's not Beskar. It's not anything like that. Let's see. I'm going to say Frick. For some reason, I feel like I've read that before. I've seen that before. It's like a tough. Okay, Frick. What is Frick?
That's your final answer?
Yep.
Oh, Justin, that is absolutely the correct answer. Well done, buddy. Wow, I thought that was pretty obscure, but you were all over it like nobody's business. Well done, buddy. Way to salvage that round. Wow, some good ones. I got to tell you, I love that Utapau question. I loved how you put that together. That was just absolutely beautiful.
I'm proud of myself for getting that one almost right.
that was great. You got it. You got the points for that because that was absolutely gorgeous. And okay, so there we go. Just we're moving on to Jedi Master. But before we do,
it's last call.
Last call, y'all.
Last call. We got to do some. I'm very happy with that. Isn't that crazy though? That the Utapau question, I knew one half, didn't know, took a guess, got it right. The George Lucas question, I freaking know I knew that.
I know you knew that because because again, that's something that pops up a lot. That's his cameo he did, but still, it's you see him for like 2 seconds, right? I mean, not even that. If you didn't, someone has to tell you like, oh, you freeze right here, look really closely. That's George Lucas, that kind of thing. Right. Yep, good old Papa Noida,
Papa Noida, that one chaps my ass. I gotta tell you.
Yep.
All right, well,
all right, buddy.
Last call. Everybody at home, whether you watch this live or on the replay, pick it up. Whatever it is you're drinking, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, cheers to you. Cheers to you, Tyler. Great questions.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Cheers to you, buddy.
As well. I like all the callbacks, pulling everything together. Love it. Cheers.
I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers to you. Done great. Cheers to everyone at chat and the millions watching around the world. We love you guys.
The millions and millions around the world. Here we go. Okay. Look at you. Okay.
I mean, after drinking that blue spatchka, a little bit of beer is no big deal anymore. You know what I mean?
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, so you've recovered, and so you're looking good.
Yep. This is no big deal. All right, Just, we are moving on to the Jedi Master question. Are you ready?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, here we go anyway. Jedi Master question, Justin, is all on Order 66. I think you're going to have a very good shot in this one. Name the Jedi we see killed, what planet they were killed on, and the clone trooper / commander that received and acted on the order. Okay, so you understand the question. This is after Order 66, the very quick cuts where we see all of our Jedi dying. I want to know who they were, where that happened at, and who the clone commander and or trooper was that received and executed the order. Justin, there are 12 answers in total. Obviously, you will just get 1 point per correct answer. Thus, you could miss one and still have a perfect round.
Okay, I'll see how far I can get.
Perfect Jedi Master question.
Okay. So I'm going to start with Aayla Secura.
Aayla Secura is one. That's 1 point.
Okay. She is killed on Felucia.
That is absolutely correct. That's 2 points.
The commander who receives the order, I believe, is Bly.
CC 5052 Bly of the 327th Star Corps. That is correct.
Okay. And so I remember that because if you recall,
I do.
Andrew
I already know where you're going.
got this question. He got Commander Bly right to defeat Alex Damon and win the Star Wars Championship belt. So that's Commander Bly. That's why I remember.
But if you remember, Damon came up with the answer just as it ended, and he went, "Oh, like he didn't have time to write it down." He went, "Can I say it? Can I just say it?" And they said, "No, like the part of it is you have to show the answer on the board."
He said he came up with it. We assume he actually did.
Well, he was asking if he could just say it. Yeah, but yeah.
So, okay. So that's one down. Okay.
1 down, 3 points in the bag.
Okay. Plo Koon.
Plo Koon, 1 point.
Dies on Cato Nemoidia.
That is correct.
Allegedly, assuming Disney doesn't bring him back because you don't ever actually see his body. You just see a ship crash.
True that. And Plo Koon's a pimp.
And I believe Jag is the clone commander who receives the order there.
And Jag is absolutely the clone trooper who receives the order and turns on him. Well done, Justin. So far, you're cruising.
I remember Jag just, it's a judge advocate general, you know, the show Jag. And I just, I picture him flying behind him in his military uniform going, "I'm a Jag." And then he just shoots, shoots Plo Koon down.
Hey, it works.
So now here's where the problem is. I'm going to get 10 out of 11. Ki-Adi-Mundi is killed on Megiddo.
That is correct. 2 more points.
And Stas Ali is killed on Seleucami.
That is correct. 2 more points. You have 10 points. And you don't know who either one of their clone commanders are, huh?
Maybe.
I'll tell you how I remember after that.
I don't think any of us want to know. I don't think anybody wants to know. You remember.
It's hardly even sexual, Justin. Barely.
Barely. God. I feel like I've never even heard Ki-Adi-Mundi's. But I feel like I've heard Stas Ali's. I feel like I've heard that name. Like, it's like I'm gonna say something's gonna be totally wrong. Like Hayes, Reese, something EIS, Reese, Rice, Chris, Drice.
The answer is Drice, Justin. Correct.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Commander Drice.
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Rice.
Small amount of peas. Small amount of peas. Steak, steak, steak. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
Is it what?
Wow, that is absolutely wrong.
Red fire truck. What color are those red fire trucks? Oh, I can picture them all red and everything. Oh man. Do
we have a guess, Justin?
I'm gonna say rice. Is that even close?
Rice. None of those are correct. So no, that is not the correct answer. Do you have a guess for? No. Oh. We lost Justin, it looks like. Whoop. Okay, there we are. There we have
Here
it.
I am. I'm back. He's
back. Okay, Justin, do we have an...
I'll say the same thing for Kiadi Mundi because I have no idea. Race? Is it race? Rice?
Okay. That is also not correct. It is not Jackal. Jackal? This is Jackal? Jackal?
Jackal?
Is Jackal the answer?
Jackal.
No, Justin. Baccara for Chiarimundi. I picture a huge Bacardi bottle that is attacking Chiarimundi and eventually
Baccara.
vanquishes him. It is a Bacardi bottle who does it. And then it's Neo or Neo for Stas Ali. So obviously I picture Neo from The Matrix, who absolutely slaughters her indiscriminately.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that one.
You knew that one, huh?
Yes, and because I pictured Neo from The Matrix riding a speeder behind her, and I can't believe I forgot that.
I'm gonna say, I was like, that one of all of them lends itself so well to a memory technique. I was surprised on that one.
You're right. And like, I have a picture of him in my head, like flying behind her, going no, and then killing her. Like I'm like, oh,
yep, same thing for me. Oh man, that's too bad.
Oh,
but Justin, you still got 10 out of 11. So let's add up the points. Let's see what the damage is when it's all said and done. So let's see here. Your total to start 66 minus 6 minus 6 minus 6 minus 1. We have a total of 47 points in today's round, Justin.
No. I got a half credit for one of them. Hold on. Wait. 4, please. 4, please.
All right. Let's see.
What did I get wrong? I got...
Well, because it was -3, -3, -6, -6, -1.
-6, -3, -3, -6. What? 12?
Yeah. Let's look at...
whoa.
Let's look at the questions here. So for the -3, so let's go back to round 2 for the -3.
Yeah, okay, so we got Anakin, reportedly routing sieges.
You got that right.
Luke and I got that one right. 7. Oh, hold on, I got it. Before parting ways. Oh, Obi-Wan's mentioned
got it right.
Politics, got that right. He sent transmission release emergency code. Got that one wrong. -3. Okay. Fill in the blank. Got that one right. Right?
Yep.
Fire expression got that one wrong. Okay, so
-3.
-6 total. Okay.
Yep.
Got that one right. The A99. I gave
you full points. Full points for that one.
Still only -6.
Yep.
Gree. I got that one right. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Got this one wrong.
Okay, so now I'm -12.
12
total. Right?
Yep.
And then I got this one right. Frick.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so then I got -1 on the total. So I should be 55. Yeah. No, wait.
What? 53. 53. I'm sorry, buddy. I wrote down an extra -6 on there because I assumed you did so poorly.
I was like, I don't think about that. I think I got the 50s. Okay.
I actually just realized what I summed up the 2 -3s you did and wrote -6 to the side and instead just counted it as an extra -6. That is my fault, buddy. Thank you for paying close attention. I just wanted to bring you down even lower, but you were all over it. Yeah, because you got full points for the Utapau question. So yeah, we went through them. You got that was a 53. That is a tremendous round, especially after I feel like that was a just tremendous recovery after the Padawan level, where I felt like, oh, I wonder if this is going to hurt him, especially because I thought the Jedi Master, Knight questions today were pretty tough. You actually did really well on them. Like the Frick question, I didn't think you were going to get. You were absolutely all over it. Like the Utapau question to deduce that was the answer, I thought was just absolutely brilliant. A great way to go about it.
Charity on your part, but I accept it.
And honestly, the George Lucas, the Papanoida, you were so close.
So close on that one.
And so honestly, I mean, you were this close to a 59. Right. I mean, you were right there for a 59 round. So, I mean, a 53, as we always say, anything in the 50s means you just had a good day.
Anything over 50 is good. Yeah,
is good. So yeah, sorry I messed that up to take that away from you. 53 is a tremendous round. Well done, my friend. And with that, I guess that brings us in to our final segment of the night.
Which, of course, is Tyler's signature sign off. For those of you that may not be familiar, we end our streams every week when it's convenient for us with Tyler's signature sign off. People who don't even watch Star Wars tune in to these videos just for Tyler's signature sign off. Now, Tyler, before we get into this again today, let me just say once again that you are always just killing me and throwing things at me. And of course, a few weeks ago, for our repeat watchers, tricking me into thinking I can use the Force and putting dirty socks in my face, right?
Yeah,
But
that's pretty good.
oh yeah, it's funny for you.
Yeah.
But it ends now. Do you hear me? No more signature sign-offs at my expense.
Okay. Okay. Cool your jets, buddy. Just wait until I just hit this button. I have the high ground, Justin. It's over.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it. Don't you even dare try it. You fool. You were the chosen one, Justin. You were supposed to bring balance to the BookBarBros, not leave it in darkness.
I hate you.
You were my brother, Justin. Literally. I loved you. Good night, everybody.
I'll be fine.